Welcome to Miracle Monday. This is Dawn Petalino, your transformational coach and your best-selling author of Peace, Power, and Miracles. And Miracle Monday is where I offer you some tips and tools about how to access more love and miracles in your life. And today I want to talk about releasing your power. I was discussing with a friend the other day. He was sharing with me this vision that he had, and then in the same breath, he talked about why he couldn't have that given the way the world works. Now, the Course of Love, and many of my teachings, as you know, are based on the Course in Miracles and the Course of Love, which is an extension of that. But the Course of Love discusses and tells us that we give away our power all the time. And the way we give it away is we don't claim our birthright. And claiming your birthright is simply the right to be who you are. What that means is we have to acknowledge, I had this vision, I have this thing inside that I would love to do, that accesses my gifts, my talents, my skills, but it's also just something in my heart that I would really want. And so we acknowledge that vision. Sometimes there's this gap between our vision and then we look at the reality of the world, and just like my friend did, you kind of sit there and go, yeah, but how's that going to happen? But when we claim our birthright, we say, I have a right to be who I am. I have a right to all of that greatness because that just is who I am. It's an inheritance. Inheritance is not something we created. It's not something I am in control of. You inherited it, which just means it's given to you. We just receive it. It's just received. So we acknowledge that part and we say, yes. And then we also acknowledge the limitations, but not the limitations of the world, the limitations of the personal self, the self of form. Because if the self of form is going to go out and try and get those things, then my power will be limited because it'll be only limited to what my form can do. But the Course of Love tells us that it is when you have the combination, or you combine the personal self and joined in union with the higher self, that is where your confidence comes from, and that is where power is released. And it is the only place that power is released. So we have the vision, we have our greatness. It even says that your skills, your talents, your uniqueness is your service. So all of that part of us that we just happen to do well, we claim it because, yeah, that's my inheritance. And where we see limits, we have to join with our higher self. And it is in union that we release an unlimited power. And that's where miracles happen. Now, how do you connect in union with that higher self? Meditation. 5 minutes. It doesn't take long. It doesn't have to be difficult. All you're doing is making conscious contact with that higher self. You're giving yourself the time and space to allow yourself to be in union with your true power. And it is in combination with that, it's like flipping the switch. In combination with that, that is where and what is going to guide those things in your vision into your life. Not when we try to get out there and do it ourselves, we'll end up burning ourselves up and getting discouraged. So we must stay in contact with the source of all power, which is love, and coming through that in meditation. Now, meditation doesn't have to be difficult. You can check out my website in a couple weeks, www.dawnpetalino.com, and I'm offering some free introduction to meditation, Meditation Made Easy, because it shouldn't have to be something that we feel frustrated and butting up our heads against. It should be something that we just relax into, that we practice and that we allow. So check out that, but for now, check out the link below and you can just perform this meditation right now and just giving yourself that experience of what it's like to be in union, to be in stillness, to be in silence where you access your true unlimited power. That is your Miracle Monday tip and tool and truth. And I hope you have a miraculous Monday, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye for now.